Seventh grade science crew.
Seventh grade science crew.
Science rules.
Seventh grade science.
Sorry guys, the wind just blew me in today. So, we're going to be talking about global winds and what wind is and what causes wind today. So, our wind is anytime you have a large air mass moving. So, anytime air is moving, we call that wind. What causes wind? Pressure. Air pressure causes wind. Anytime you have a high pressure system, it will always move towards a low pressure system. And that movement is called wind. Now, we're going to take a special look at global winds today. So what are global wind patterns, Miss Pearson? And where are they located? So those are the things we're going to talk about. We have 5 major wind zones, and that's what we're gonna discuss today. So our first major wind zone is really cold. In this first major wind zone, you're gonna wanna wear your hat, you're gonna have your scarf on, and maybe even a cute little jacket, because we call these the polar easterlies. And the polar easterlies are at the North Pole and the South Pole of our globe. Just as we know, cool air sinks and warm air rises, in our polar easterlies, our air is going to be sinking and rising up and over. So it's going to have like a curved effect. And this happens because our winds are moving east. That's why they're called the polar easterlies. Our second major wind zone is called the prevailing westerlies. In this, it's right below your easterlies, so it's underneath your pole or above your pole. The North Pole, it's underneath. The South Pole, it's on top of. And these winds are moving west, so they are moving in the opposite direction of our polar easterlies. So our prevailing westerlies curve and move towards the west. That's why we call them the westerlies. Our third major wind zone is called the trade winds. And these 2 wind zones are located right above the equator. The equator is the very middle of the earth. It's that imaginary line that we draw across the globe. And both of these trade winds are moving in the same direction along the equator. They're warm, they're steady, they stay constant all year long because they're right in the middle. And so the air pressure systems don't change a whole lot near the equator. Our fourth major wind zone is called the horse latitudes. These are trade winds that blow east to west, and they are north and south of our equator. And our fifth major wind zone is called a doldrum. It sounds kind of boring, right? Doldrum. Well, this is kind of perfect because doldrums are located where there's really calm weather. So our doldrums are really very calm and the wind is moving very slowly. So their weather isn't going to be too extreme in our doldrum zone. Those are our 5 types of global winds. In addition to our global winds, we're going to talk about a land breeze and a sea breeze. But Miss Cousins is going to cover that because she's actually at the beach right now and she can give you a better picture of what our land breeze and our sea breeze look like. So as you guys do your ReadWorks assignment today, I want you to keep in mind our global winds and add to that the jet stream that you talked about with Miss Bruton. If you have any questions, just let us know. Enjoy.
The mesosphere.
What?
What's Augustine's favorite color?
I don't know. What?
Blue.
Blue.
If you win the competition, what will you do with your newfound fame and money?
If I win and I get famous and I get some money, I'm really gonna focus on donating some of that money towards like cyclone relief, because I do feel a little bit bad because sometimes like my presence is just so strong and I move so fast that I cause these cyclones. So I would really like to kind of help those that I accidentally destroyed, like maybe their homes or something. So that's what I would do if I won the money. I'm so excited to be a part of this competition.
If I win this competition, if I win this competition, I think I might blow myself down to Cuba, Aruba, maybe Cabo. I don't know. Depends on where I want to go next. You know, I am always constantly blowing across the nation. And I, again, am Miss Jetstream.
Wait, we get money if we win? Well, anyways, if I win, I will use my new platform because I care about nature a whole awful lot, and I will work to save ocean life, like the hermit crab. Might be a shell to you on the beach, but it's shelter to them.
I would give it up to the relief funds for hurricanes and tornadoes because, I mean, we all kind of in some way contribute to them. So me and my Wynn family should definitely give back to them.
After spending time with our contestants this year, Miss Coriolis, I know that you've gotten to know the polar easterlies, the prevailing westerlies, Miss Land and Sea Breeze, and also Miss Jetstream. Who do you think is going to win the competition this year?
Well, I think we all have a pretty even shot, but it depends on which way the wind is blowing. Contestants, I can't wait to see who wins the Global Winds pageant.
Seventh grade science crew.
7th grade science crew.
Science rules.
7th grade